All right, here we go. 145 pounds, State of Ohio girls high school wrestling preview brought to you by Bodycraft Fitness. 145 is an interesting dichotomy, if you will. 145 has 9 returning state qualifiers, and they have, of those, 8 of them are returning state placers. And of those 8, 3 of them are multiple time state place winners. So 145 is loaded with half the field of state qualifiers. The interesting part of the rest of the field is you have 6 girls that are come in not ranked, and you have one more that hasn't been a state qualifier before but is ranked at 13. That's Spencer Page from Centerville. So interesting change here between the two, I guess. And let me give you the rundown of who's in this field. So at 145, we have Soraya Mahmood from Olentangy Orange. We have Jillian Colson from Lakewood. We have Caroline Clewan from Eaton. We have Ariana Espinoza Snowden from Fostoria. We have Jessie Fobar from Claremont Northeast. Marley Yoder from Bryan. Emma Watkins from Watkins Memorial. Maya Gatjins from Mogador. We've got Lexi Fornshell from Lebanon. Josie Mendoza from Gibsonburg. Aliana Brown from Logan. Jordan Palmer from Hoover. Kelsey Bryan from Maysville. Lauren Carver from Southeast. Spencer Page from Centerville. And Aubrey Reese from Marysville. Those are your 16 girls that have qualified for the Schottenstein Center. And I mentioned in my other videos, the Schottenstein Center, the first year this is actually sanctioned in the state of Ohio, and will be in the Schottenstein Center right alongside the boys. We've got an exciting weekend ahead of us here and really looking forward to it. So congratulations to you girls that made it. I mentioned the 6 non-ranked wrestlers. 2 of them are freshmen. That's Espinoza Snowden from Fostoria and Josie Mendoza from Gibsonburg, freshman. So welcome to the big dance. And then the others are actually all juniors: Yoder, Watkins, Bryan, and Carver. So those are your 16. Interesting at the top, I guess, of the bracket, if you will, with the qualifiers and the placers. So ranked number 2 at this weight class is Soraya Mahmood from Olentangy Orange. Now, she's an interesting, very, very good wrestler. I believe I've said this before, and I really should just confirm it before I get on this side of the camera and talk about it, but I believe it's her 2nd year wrestling. If not, it's her 3rd. I mean, very new to the sport, but my gosh, what an athlete, and she's picked it up well. Mahmood is ranked 2, and she is a returning state place winner. She took 5th at 155 last year. So she's going to be the front runner here. She's got Maya Gatjins, who is from Mogador, who is a junior. Mahmood's a junior as well, if I didn't mention that already. So 2 juniors there at the top. She took 7th at 135. Gatjins did last year. So Aliana Brown, very, very interesting here. She's a multiple-time state place winner and a former state champ. So Brown comes down from 155. Basically, she was ranked at 155 this year. She was ranked 5th. She comes down at 45. She's from Logan, a ton of experience. She's the senior. And again, she's a former state champ at 160. Last year, she took runner-up at 170. So she's a gamer, and she's going to be a force to be reckoned with there at the Schottenstein Center. So watch out for Brown from Logan. Lexi Fornshell, also a senior, also someone to be reckoned with, and has been around for a while. She's from Lebanon, and she is a returning state place winner. She took 8th last year at this weight class. So watch out for Fornshell as well. Jessie Fobar from Claremont Northeastern. She's one of those 2-time state qualifiers, 2-time state place winners here at this weight class. 2 years ago, she took 6th at 150, and last year she took home the bronze medal at this weight class. So taking the 3rd was Fobar. Aubrey Reese from Marysville. I mentioned before, Marysville is one of the favorites here in the team race. Very deep, very well coached, have a ton of talent on the team, and also have role players in this, and definitely Reese is one of those. She's ranked 6th at 155. She hits the 145 mark here at the end of the year. She's a senior. She is a 2-time state place winner. She took runner-up last year. So she's runner-up at 155 last year, comes down to 45. The year prior to that, 2 years ago, she took 5th. So she's a 2-timer. And Reese is going to bring a ton of experience and talent to this bracket. Jordan Palmer ranked 8th from North Canton, Hoover. She's a senior as well, also a placer. She took 8th at 140 last year. And then down at number 9, ranked 9th at 155, but Caroline Claywan from Eaton comes down to 145. She's a state 3rd as well. So she took 3rd at 155 last year, and these girls are deep. The state qualifier that's worth noting as well is Jillian Colson from Lakewood, and she is a state qualifier from last year. She's also a senior. So think about that. You got state qualifiers, you got multiple time state place winners. Those that did placed high. So you've got 2/3 and a 2nd at this weight. No, 2/3 and 2 seconds at this weight class, and then you have a 5th, a 7th, and a couple of 8s. So going to be an exciting bracket to watch at 145. One match that I want you to circle on your bracket as you're sitting at the Schottenstein Center, look over to this match. Aliana Brown from Logan, as I mentioned, she's a runner-up last year and has a ton of experience. She's taken on Jordan Palmer in the first match, and Palmer, again, is a state place winner as well. So you basically have, by the numbers, you've got a 5 versus an 8 right off the bat at round number 1 at 145. So that's your 145-pound preview brought to you by Bodycraft Fitness. I'll see you at the shot.